with promises and pain. Now I'm standing in the ashes, calling out your name. You said we'd last forever. I believed it like a prayer, but forever turned to silence and left me burning there. Maybe hearts don't break completely. Maybe they just hide the scar. Maybe love becomes a shadow of who we used to be. I'll love you till the fire fades, until the night forgets your name, until the smoke clears from my eyes, and I can finally say goodbye. If all we had becomes a flame, I'll keep the warmth, release the pain. Even when the skies turn gray, I'll love you until the fire fades. Your voice is in the sunrise, your ghost is in the wind. I tried to walk away from you, but fell back in again. Still I won't live in sorrow, I won't sleep inside the smoke. If goodbye is all you gave me, I'll turn it into hope. Let the ashes fall behind me, let the broken memories go. Some fires die to teach us how to stand alone. I'll love you until the fire fades, but I won't die inside these flames. I'll let the morning heal the pain. I'll learn to breathe again. If all we had becomes a flame, I'll keep the warmth, release the pain. And when the dawn breaks through the haze, I'll love you until the fire fades. The night is cold, but I'm still breathing. The fire's gone, but I remain. Kept your name beneath my skin when no one else could see. A quiet wound, a fading song, still living inside me. I try to wash away the past, but some stains never leave. The more I ran from what we lost, the harder it was to breathe. Maybe pain is just a witness to the truth we couldn't say. Maybe hearts remember deeper than the promises we gave. I carry a scar called love, burning softly in my soul. It reminds me I was human when I almost lost control. You left a mark I can't remove, the silent ache I'm healing from. I lost myself, but I survived a scar called love. Your goodbye was not a thunder, it was colder than the rain. Just a whisper in the doorway, and a lifetime full of pain. But I won't curse the nights I loved you, I won't hate the tears I cried. Even broken dreams have meaning when they teach the heart to rise. Let it hurt, let it fade, let the memory lose its flame. I am more than what you broke, more than every whisper name. I carry a scar called love, but it no longer owns my soul. It reminds me I was wounded, but I'm learning to be whole. You left a mark I can't remove, but I won't bleed for what is gone. I lost myself, but I survived a scar called love. Some won't stay, but they don't define. A scar called love is proof I'm still alive. I found your sweater in the hallway, still holding traces of your skin. The room feels colder every morning, like the walls know where you've been. I try to move the photographs, but your smile stayed in the frame. Some memories don't turn to ashes, they just learn to speak your name. And I still hear the words you said the sound I can't rewind. I'm living with the echoes of your goodbye, haunting every corner of my life. Your voice still breaks through the silence like a song I can't deny. I keep reaching for the reason why, but all I hold is empty sky. You left once, but you still survive in the echoes of your goodbye. Coffee's cold on your side now. The chair is empty by the door. I never knew that missing someone could make a house feel like a wall. I say I'm fine when people ask me. But every quiet midnight finds me still learning how to lose you. Maybe someday I'll stop listening for footsteps in the rain. Maybe someday your memory won't answer when I say your name. But tonight I'm still here breathing, still broken but alive, trying to find myself beneath the echoes you left behind. I'm living with the echoes of your goodbye, haunting every corner of my life. Your voice still breaks through the silence like a song I can't deny. But I'll stop asking heaven why. I'll let the dark become the light. You left once, now I'll survive the echoes of your goodbye. The room is still, the night is wide. I hear your voice and let it die. Tell myself I'm healing, but I still feel you there. Your letters in the corner, Your ghost beside my bed. I try to face the morning, but you live inside my head. Maybe love was never meant to stay without a scar. Maybe we were only close to breaking from the start. I'm chasing shadows in the rain, calling out through all this pain. Every drop feels like goodbye, falling from a wounded sky. I'm standing where we used to be, with your memory haunting me. If love can leave and still remain, I'm just shadows in the rain. The streets still look familiar, but nothing feels the same. I see us in the streetlights, then lose you in the flame. I gave you all my silence, you gave me one last look. Now every page is empty in the story that you took. But I won't stay here forever, lost beneath the storm. Even broken hearts remember how to beat once more. Chasing shadows in the rain, but I won't call your name again. Let the tears fall from my eyes, let the storm wash out the lies. I'm leaving where we used to be, letting your echo fade from me. If love can hurt and still explain, I'll rise from shadows in the rain. Rain falls on the window, but I can breathe again. I saw your face in the evening sky, where the lonely colors promise we left behind still echoes through the space. We were young, we were fearless, chasing light we couldn't hold. Now the universe feels colder than the silence in my soul. Maybe love is just a comet, bright enough to leave a scar. Maybe we were only wishing on a dying star. I remember you when the stars stop burning, when the moon falls out of sight, when the last song fades to nothing. You'll still haunt the night, even if forever ends, even if the heavens break. Some loves never disappear, they just turn into ache. I kept your words like constellations, drawn across my broken mind. Every time I try to leave you, I look up and fall behind. But I won't live inside the darkness, I won't worship what we lost. Even dreams that shine like heaven sometimes come with heavy cost. Let the sky fall, let the night cave in. I have loved through every ending, now I'll learn to start again. I remember you when the stars stop burning, but I won't beg the past to stay. When the last light turns to ashes, I'll still find my way. Even if forever ends, even if the heavens break, I will carry what was real, then release the when the stars stop burning, I'll still be alive. Not because you stayed, but because I survived. I woke up in the quiet where your voice used to be. The walls don't say a word now, but they keep staring back at me. I try to fill the spaces with strangers in city lights. But nothing feels like living when your heart is losing the fight. Maybe silence has a language. Maybe pain can learn to speak. Maybe I was never broken, just too tired to believe. I'm falling through the silence, reaching for a sound, calling out to something that never turns around. I'm lost between the memories, still fighting to survive. If I can make it through this night, I'll find my way back to life. Your picture on the table doesn't hurt me like before, but some wounds don't leave quickly. They just whisper at the door. I gave my soul to missing you. I let the darkness win. Now I'm learning how to breathe again from somewhere deep within. Let the silence fall around me. Let the lonely hours stay. I have walked through empty shadows, but I won't fade away. I'm falling through the silence, but I'm not falling down. I've found a little heartbeat beneath the broken sound. I'm lost between the memories, but I'm still alive tonight. If I can make it through the silence, I'll make it to the light. The room is still, but I can hear my soul in the silence. I am becoming whole. I followed every light you gave, like stars above the sea. I thought your love would lead me home, but it led me away from me. voice became my compass, your smile became my sun. I gave you all my seasons until I had none. Maybe I loved you too deeply. Maybe I lost my name. Maybe holding on to heaven still can feel like chains. I was lost beneath your sky, reaching for a reason why. Every cloud looked like your face, every dream became your place. I forgot how to fly with your shadow in my eyes. I gave my heart but lost my life, lost beneath your sky. The night still wears your colors, the moon still knows your song. But loving you so blindly kept me broken for too long. Now I'm learning my own silence. Now I'm standing on my own. Not every heart that leaves you means you have to be alone. Let the stars fall where they want to. Let the wind call out my name. I won't live inside your weather. I won't drown inside your rain. I was lost beneath your sky, but I'm not afraid tonight. Every cloud can fade away, every soul can find its way. I forgot how to fly. Now I'm rising through the night. I gave my heart but found my life, lost beneath your sky. Your sky was beautiful, but it was never mine. Now I'm finding my own horizon, one star at a time. falls on an empty street. Cold starlight's bleeding under my feet. I carry dreams I couldn't save, like flowers dying on a nameless grave. I used to fly where the angels cried, and now I walk with storms inside. Every scar still knows your name, but I don't love you the same. Maybe falling was the only way to see the truth behind the pain. But I'll rise beyond the night, with broken wings at midnight. Your goodbye was a quiet knife, cutting deep into my life. But every tear I tried to hide became a flame I keep inside. I don't need your shadow now, I'll find my own way out somehow. The dark may know where I have been, but it won't decide who I am within. Let the moonlight find my sorrow, let the silence hear me breathe. I may be cracked and hollow, but I'm not too broken to believe. With broken wings at midnight, I'm still reaching for the sky. Even if the stars don't answer, I won't let this heart die. I've been lost, I've been torn, but I'm stronger than before. I'll rise beyond the night, with broken wings at midnight. Midnight fades, the dawn begins. Broken wings can fly again. Snow falls on the empty ground where we used to dream out loud. Your footsteps faded long ago, but I still feel you in the cold. A letter waits beside the flame, with words I never dared to say. I held your memory like a prayer. The prayers can disappear. Maybe love is just a season, beautiful before it dies. Maybe some hearts bloom in silence, then vanish from our eyes. You were the last rose of December, still alive beneath the snow. A fragile light I still remember, from a life I had to let go. Even when the winter takes me, even when the night grows cold, I will keep one piece forever, the last rose of December in my soul. The garden lost its color, the sky forgot the sun. I waited for a springtime that never seemed to come. The pain can teach the heart to soften, and tears can help it grow. Not every love that leaves us has to leave us hollow. So I'll lay this flower gently where the old dreams sleep. I won't curse the love that broke me, I'll bless the wound it leaves. You were the last rose of December, still alive beneath the snow. A fragile light I still remember, but now I'm learning to let go. Even when the winter takes me, I won't stay lost in the cold. I will rise when spring remembers, the last rose of December in my soul. Snow falls, but I'm still breathing. Love ends, but life goes on.